Welcome back to Gettin Giddey. I'm with Dalton and Bavik as always, and we have a special guest, Braden. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
All right.
I'm glad to be here.
First topic, Super Bowl. It was a great game. This is one of the best Super Bowls I think we've ever had.
Yep. Yeah, scoring-wise, 35-38.
Yeah. What's the highest scoring ever?
I think it was tied for the highest ever, maybe the highest ever.
Yeah, it was. I mean,
somebody said that.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes played great. I don't care what anyone says.
21 for 27, 182 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Ridiculous completion percentage. Had 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
His yards weren't off the charts. I mean, they did start a lot of those drives at like the 50-yard line.
He was pretty good at scrambling too, like at the end of the game.
What's the high? So 75 points.
75. So
Who was it? 35. What was the final score? 49-26.
Yeah.
Is that the same?
No.
35. Oh no, 30. So 73. Yeah.
73.
73. So it was one of the highest scoring ever. Not by a single team. That was by my Seattle Seahawks.
On today's episode, we do math.
It should have been like expected though, because they were both the number one offense.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it was number 1 and 2.
And they also had good defenses.
So
it looked like after the first half that the Chiefs were gonna like just get handled.
That's what I thought it was gonna happen.
And it looked like it was,
especially
and then they responded.
when Patrick Mahomes hurt his ankle again. It was
it had an awesome ending. I think people said it was
bad. Was it a penalty or no?
Yes,
it was a penalty.
It was such a penalty.
By rule, it's definitely
It's
a
a penalty, but you don't call it.
Let me talk.
Yeah.
Right.
As a corner and receiver, like, that is not a flag for me. If I'm a ref right there with
you don't call that.
With cornerback experience, like, you can do that.
Yeah, there's no way you call that.
It was within the 5-yard line. Though.
Yeah,
like,
if I'm a ref, I'm letting that go.
It's within the
5-yard line. And
it was on his break.
It was on.
I mean, the DB does have a short field.
I also think that he's not going to get to that ball because, like,
it doesn't really matter.
He had already thrown it, so I mean, like,
he held him twice, by the way, too. It was like twice,
right on the move, and then one on
his
straight.
break. He had him held, and that's where I thought the main penalty was. The one most people were talking about was where he just had his hands on his back.
But he called it on the wraparound because he had his hand on him.
He had his hand around his hip on the front of him, and he was holding him back. That is a penalty, by rule.
Yeah, but I just don't think it was. And I like at that point, if it is thrown, it's defensive pass interference instead of holding. And
but would it have affected the end of the game?
He wasn't going to.
No, because Jalen Hurts had the worst Hail Mary I've ever seen. He charged up to throw 30 yards.
No. It definitely affected the game because they got to.
They had a lot less time.
It did, but like the people comparing this to like the Saints, like no, it's not because the Saints was like. They were
like,
guaranteed to win that game.
Honestly, even with the holding call,
we were down like 12 at halftime.
I think the Eagles still lose.
No, I'm talking about the call.
But it just
y'all's NFC Championship.
Because even if it would have went to like overtime or something,
I said no. I'm saying like people are acting like it was that bad. I don't think it was that bad because it was a hold.
Yeah, I honestly think the Chiefs still win the game.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah,
because now the overtime rules and playoffs are like both teams get a possession.
I just think it gives people a reason to like. Fight over it.
We didn't get a single overtime this playoffs. I really wanted to see the new rule go in play.
Yeah,
that would have been
cool. But
of course, Josh Allen started to cry.
Another thing we could talk about is who do you think are going to be the main contenders next season? So let's start in the AFC. I think the Chiefs should be the favorite still.
The Chiefs still favorite.
They're really not losing a ton of people.
Yeah.
I think
Saints, Chiefs.
I think Dolphins are going to be even better next year. Honestly.
They might be, yeah.
Excuse me.
If they can get that defense, if they can get that defense like top 16.
Concussion? Question mark.
Tua literally sucks at everything I've ever
doesn't.
seen.
He's better than Breeze was at the end of his career.
Okay,
he is.
Dude, I was better than Breeze at the end of his career. Bro couldn't throw 5 yards.
I also like the Bengals. Like Joe Burrow,
Bengals are always going to be good.
Wins.
Yeah,
So,
but Higgins might not be there.
I don't think that's a big deal. You still have Tyler.
Yeah, it is. No,
it is.
Boyd is like a.
But T. Higgins put on Twitter that he thought it was all.
I know, but T. Higgins is like a. He's like a solid wide receiver 1 and like the best wide receiver 2. Tyler Boyd is like
a wide receiver.
Jalen Waddle,
a solid wide receiver.
Better.
Than Higgins?
Yes.
He's like top end. Okay, he's top
best.
He might be better than Waddle.
I don't think so.
Who, T. Higgins? Nah.
You could say he is.
Dude, Chris Godwin's better than him. Also.
No.
Chris Godwin, all he does is screenplays.
Oh my God.
Chris Godwin is a screenplay dude.
We're not
Screen
doing
merchant.
this.
Screen merchant.
We're not doing this.
Tom Brady, check-down merchant.
What are you talking about? Something else. We're not doing this.
Right, here's how I would rank the best wide receiver 2s in the league. Number 1, I feel like
it's Waddle.
Okay,
Waddle.
Number 2, I would go Higgins. 3, I would go Tyler Lockett. 4, Devonta Smith. And then 5, Chris Godwin.
Nah,
No.
Gabe Davis.
Gabe
over-
Davis is not top 5.
No, he's not.
No, he's.
I don't really like
he's
Chris Godwin as a player.
He's
I
a
don't-
low end. He's not even a good wide
See
receiver
how
too.
Gabe Davis is like.
He's nothing but a deep threat.
he
and you need
goes like he'll have those games where he
Yeah.
drops.
Yeah. He had those games where he was like
150
150.
Oh, I know who you are
Three
forgetting.
touchdowns.
Terrence Marshall. I mean,
He needs he
No.
needs Verts to be able to get his yards.
Yeah.
Well,
Like, he's not a
technically,
receiver.
who's wide receiver 2 on the Saints? Chris Olave or Michael Thomas?
Michael Thomas is gone.
Michael Thomas is
Yeah.
gone, so it'd be Rashid.
But I mean, we're not even talking
Shahad
about
or whatever.
Like you didn't include Keenan Allen. You didn't include.
Keenan Allen's gonna get
Oh
cut.
yeah,
Keenan
whoever's
Allen's
on
the
that
number
team, I'm going.
Keenan's
with.
number one. I think Keenan's
Yeah,
got-
that's who
You got
I'm
the
going.
Broncos with Jerry
Well,
Jeudy.
first of all, I would take
Brandon
any.
Ayuk's
I
up
would
there.
take any of
Brandon
those.
Ayuk.
I would take any of those. I think this. Ooh,
I'd take
Ayuk might be
Chargers
better
over-
than
yeah.
Ayuk might be 3, and then I'd go Lockett 4, and then Smith 5.
Where's Chargers, dude?
I don't know, dude.
I don't think Keenan Allen's
I
top 5
think-
anymore. Or no,
Keenan
Mike
Allen's
Williams. It's
supposed to
Mike
get
Williams.
cut.
Keenan Allen's the number 1.
Mike Williams is up there.
No, Mike Williams. Is
He's up there, but he's not better than those 5.
I think he
who?
is.
He's not.
Mike Williams is
He's
better
a,
than Chris
he's a
Godwin.
better deep threat than those
Mike
guys. He's not a
Williams-
better consistent receiver.
Better than Chris Godwin.
I think
Yeah.
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah, probably.
He's better than
It's
Teddy.
definitely
Godwin last year I'd take, but this year
Y'all
I would take
overrating T.
Williams.
Higgins.
I wouldn't overrate him. He's the second best wide receiver in the league.
Like I
Who's number 1?
I thought he was
Huh?
gonna be good this
Waddle.
year, but
Okay,
he
Waddle was
outdid my
66.
expectations.
He did. I thought he'd be like an 800 yard
Yeah.
guy.
I didn't think he was gonna be that good. Honestly,
Who's the best wide receiver in the league? It's Jefferson.
Jefferson.
I'd say I'd have Adams too.
I'm
most
still going Tay.
most skilled?
Who?
Tay
has
than
to be
Jefferson.
Like if you go,
Who?
Tay?
Oh, nah. Jefferson
Jefferson's
just had
better.
Tay
he
then
did-
Jefferson.
He just had 1,850 yards.
I'm still going
You
Tay.
know that's like third all
No,
time.
but,
Still
like,
going Tay.
I'm looking at Justin Jefferson. Like you go look up Justin Jefferson highlights, dude. His routes
Yeah,
and his
it's crazy.
cuts.
Still going Tay.
are
He's the best route running in the league
Like,
at this
I
point. The best
love-
hands, arguably, in the
Still
league.
saying Tay.
I love Devontae Adams. The Justin
Yeah.
Jefferson in his
Taste too.
third year is better. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like it's very like far. I mean, it's
Okay, yeah, but
close.
but that's the point of top, like the
just
top of
letting
the
you know.
end.
I know.
like,
I'm
he
just
won-
y'all
the
acting,
best.
y'all acting like I'm saying, oh, Justin Jefferson's a bum. Tay
he won,
wasn't.
he won
Tay.
Old Boy for a reason. He had Kirk Cousins thrown to him. We know Tay having MVP Aaron Rodgers thrown to him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And Tay had.
Well, Tay was good with
Derek
Carr.
Carr.
He was good with Carr.
He was
but he
great.
He definitely had a drop off in production.
Devontae Adams might
No,
get
he
Aaron
actually
Rodgers
he was
thrown
better than he
to
was
him
last
again.
year.
He was?
He had 1,600 yards.
Nice.
No, he was still great, but
But-
he was still like 200 yards under Jefferson. He had more touchdowns though.
Yeah.
But also, that's because they did not give Jefferson the ball in the red zone because they
Yeah.
would like double
Yeah.
team that man.
That was Adam Thielen. He'd get all
Yeah,
the red
literally,
zone
they
time.
would just lob it to
I hate
him.
him too.
He's not that good anymore. He's not even good enough to be a number 2 anymore.
Yeah, it's
That's
like
true.
one Trevor Williams.
He's
KJ Osborne's the number 2 now.
He shouldn't. KJ Osborne's not good enough to be a 2
No,
either.
he is. He's pretty good.
Who?
Not good enough to be a 2.
On that team, yeah. I mean,
He,
he's
he
better.
might be the 2, but like
Yeah.
he might be the 2, but you don't want him
I
to.
mean, he's still young. I mean, I think he has potential.
If I want my number 2 receiver to be able to get at least 900 yards, I don't think KJ Osborne can do that.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, you might not think that, but I mean, towards the end of the season, I mean, he started to turn up, especially with Jefferson getting.
Yeah, he got Team of the Week card in Madden, so he had to have one good week.
Yeah, he at least had one. At least one.
I mean, who's the third best receiver is Tyreek Hill. I would have 2 Devontae, 1 Jefferson, 4 Cup, 5.
Cups,
I
only
forgot
since-
about Cup.
only since
CD's
Cup.
top 7.
Excuse
No.
us.
Top 8 at least.
Okay, 5.
Five's Chase.
5's Chase, 6.
Five's Chase.
I think there's so many people I'm
Like
forgetting.
Evans.
We all said.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
Evans
Evans.
is up there.
I would take
I'm taking CeeDee Lamb over Mike Evans.
Well, so who?
No.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
taking.
So, Bobby,
Mike
At
I'm-
this point in time.
CeeDee Lamb
Yeah,
over
I would
Let
take
us
CeeDee
name your
Lamb.
receiver, and we're gonna
Stop.
see if you take him
Yeah,
over CD.
this or that.
All right.
Okay,
Over
CeeDee Lamb.
Debo
All right.
Samuel.
You do it then. Go.
No, we're going to
Okay.
give him receivers. He's going to say it.
All right.
Okay.
Debo Samuel.
Better than CD.
Yeah, y'all all pick-
Receiving
I'll
wise,
say
I'd probably take CD, but like everything together, counting rushing and
Debo.
everything, I'm probably taking.
I'd take CD overall.
I'm taking CD all day. I'm taking
CD
CD is a
Yeah, give me
way
CD.
better. CD Lamb had a
Give me
way
CD.
better year
Brandon
this year.
Ayuk.
CD. It's not
I
even.
think Ayuk's better than Debo. So that's what I'm
Okay.
saying.
Okay, well then
And you
CD is
shouldn't
still
be allowed to
better.
talk. Give me CD.
Debo's injury prone. He's not.
That literally has nothing to do with if they're a good receiver.
No, but I mean, like, I get to see more seasons of Ayuk.
I mean, yeah, true, but we're just talking about who's better right now.
Well, Debo had one great year, and they literally just ran the offense through him every play.
Yep.
They didn't do
Now
that.
they have CMC. Well,
no.
also now they have CMC. So,
I know, but like this year, they gave it back to Kittle more.
all right.
D Hop or CD.
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 D-Hop.
CD.
He's a better route runner.
Yeah.
He's a lot more explosive. D-Hop
Wow.
D-Hop is like smart
The
and
only
has
thing-
great hands.
Yeah, D Hop will
right.
not
Maybe the
drop
best
a
hands
pass.
ever.
I don't
Let's go.
He will never drop it. I'm taking
I've said his
Ceedee.
name
I would
like
take
5
CD.
times.
He's way more explosive. He can run routes better.
Mike
Like
Evans
if
or CD?
Diop
I
came
would
to the
take-
Cowboys, it'd be like 1A, 1B. Like,
Yeah, I think CD would be the number one still. I think.
Yeah.
Wait, Mike Evans.
Mike Evans or CD Lamb?
I'm
CeeDee
taking
Lamb.
CD.
CeeDee
clears
Lamb.
at this point in time.
I'm taking Evans.
still, I'm taking Ceedee though.
Taking Mike
Listen,
Evans.
I love Mike Evans. I think. Or let me pull up their stats. You pull up Mike Evans.
Oh,
stats.
Mike Evans does not have that great.
Mike Evans has had like.
I mean, he's still
consistent-
quietly
You're
consistent.
you're a big consistent guy. Mike Evans is like Mr. Consistent.
He is
All
consistent.
right. AJ Brown or CD?
Ceedee.
AJ Brown. AJ Brown.
He's bigger now.
AJ Brown had 400 more yards.
AJ Brown, dude.
You can't.
Have to.
I'm trying to
You
be as
think-
reasonable as I can.
Do you think if CeeDee Lamb had a Jalen Hurts, he would have had more yards though?
No.
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 I think if AJ Brown has
better.
Dak, he gets more yards.
I think AJ Brown right now
Wow.
is the
Dak's a pat. Like
That's
you
true.
can pass his-
Dak-
AJ Brown
Dak
right
is
now
a
is like the
deep-
fifth or sixth
You know,
best
like
receiver in
Jalen
the league.
Hurts never gets those 400-yard passing games. Dak does.
Yeah.
So-
But I mean,
true.
AJ Brown's probably the best yards after catch guy in the league.
Yes.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. My next one, DK Metcalf. I would take
CD.
CD. I would take
CD. Yeah.
CD.
You would want CD.
I love DK.
DK's
CD.
very inconsistent
Yes.
sometimes.
I mean,
Sometimes he had a great year this year.
Well, it was Russ flipping a coin every game to see who's going to
Yeah,
flip the
that
ball
was.
to. him.
He had that 1 year. That 1 year he had 1,300 yards, and then Russ the
Tyler
next
Lockett had
year.
like 4.
No, Tyler Lockett's had 1,000 every year for like 6 years.
Yeah. He's one of the more consistent.
Tyler Lockett's had 8 touchdowns in every season for the last 6 seasons. Only player to do
That's
that.
actually crazy.
Yeah, he's one of the best.
So we also forgot another guy.
Jerry Rice
A guy
Senior.
that plays for the Bills. What about big old Stephon?
I would
probably
go
take
Stephon.
Diggs.
I think you go Diggs.
Diggs is a better route
he's
runner.
just like CD, just better.
Just better.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like they have the same.
They're about the
player.
same
He does
player.
everything
Just-
CD does everything Diggs does. Diggs just does it better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Except maybe speed. CD might be a tad faster.
Who would you rather want, Trayvon Diggs or Stephon Diggs? If you had to
On my
like start a
team?
franchise.
On my team,
Stephon.
Start a
I'm
franchise.
Yeah.
going Stephon because a big wide receiver. can
Corners
change.
are harder to find nowadays, like a lockdown corner.
Then again,
I'll
I
probably
think it's a
still
lot,
take
but I
Stephon
think,
Diggs.
but okay, Trevin. What are we ranking? We're not
Trevin?
saying how good is he.
Trayvon,
Is
20
Trayvon-
top 5.
How are we
He's not
saying?
top 5.
He's not top
He's not
five.
top 5.
Top
He's
five.
not top 5.
I'll give him top 10. I don't
Top,
know.
Okay,
top
who's
10.
top 5?
We're
You
a
can
top,
give me 5
like,
better. Sauce Gardner clears.
Okay.
Sauce Gardner's better.
Do not say Tariq
He is.
Woolen.
Tariq Woolen is better.
No.
He had more
No,
receptions.
we
this
can't
year.
say
He had
him.
more
I'm not saying
receptions
him. I
and
don't
allowed
care.
less yards.
Okay, but Darius Slay is better.
Darius Slay
Yes,
is better.
Tariq Woolen is better. I don't know why we're not saying
Jalen
that.
Ramsey's better. I
Well,
don't
okay,
care
like
about
what is
this year.
Trayvon Diggs better at?
What is Trayvon Diggs better
Than
at?
Tariq. He had more this year. Tariq had more.
We're not having this argument. He's
Yeah.
he's a
It doesn't
second
matter.
year.
Okay,
I mean, we'll
Sauce
have a better
Gardner
idea
was
next
a rookie.
year.
Okay, then
And Sauce
Pat
Gardner was
Surtain.
never mind.
Pat
Pat
Surtain.
Pastor 10 clears.
Pat Surtain's better.
Jair.
Jair.
Yeah.
Jair.
I'm going Jair.
I would take Ramsey still too.
A healthy.
He's inconsistent though.
No, I'm still taking Ramsey.
Ramsey really didn't have a bad year. He had like 2 bad games the whole year.
And he's also Jalen Ramsey, so they're going to hop on him as soon as he.
Yeah. I don't know. Okay, but like back on Tariq Woolen, how is he not? He
No,
allowed
we're
less
not doing
yards and
this.
had more
We're
interceptions.
not doing this.
Oh,
We're
also
not.
Less yards, less receptions.
A healthy Tre'Davious White.
Tre'Davious
I would
Well, he
No.
didn't play like
No,
this
I
whole
was
season.
He hasn't played in a couple seasons.
I would still take him
I'd still
over
take it.
Trayvon right now.
Well, if it's last season's
After
Tre'Davious
that,
White.
after that, I'll
So
take
it's like top 7 at
I'd
least.
say top
Top
Who-
7, top
who
8.
y'all taking?
Tre'Davious White didn't have a good year
Lattimore or
when he did play.
Diggs?
Diggs.
Lattimore or
Diggs.
I think
you take Diggs.
I think
Yeah,
you take
you
Diggs
take-
too.
See, like-
But it's close. It's closer.
I like Lattimore a lot,
Yeah.
but like he either locks them down or he gets
That is
bullied.
very true.
Yeah.
That is
Either
very
DK,
true.
locks
DK
him
is his daddy.
completely
Yeah,
down,
he is.
or he gets bullied. Like he got bullied
okay.
by DK.
He is.
Who won
Yeah,
that
he
game?
did.
Huh?
Can you refresh my memory?
Doesn't
Who played
matter.
better?
Who
He's
won that
not-
game though?
Did your team make the
Dalton.
playoffs?
Can you refresh my
Did your
memory?
team
Who,
make the
who
playoffs?
won that game?
Dalton. It doesn't matter who won the game.
I'm just curious who
He's
won the
still
game.
his daddy.
I know. I
Yeah.
was just curious who won the game. Taysom Hill.
DK also was Jalen Ramsey's daddy until that second time they played.
Just
Oh man, that game where DK had like 2 touchdowns on Ramsey. And then the next time Ramsey clamped him.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was.
It was a little bit on Gino too. But
The second one he like underthrew him by 5 yards. It was rough.
Dak Prescott, Walter Payton, Man of the Year, most important
And then
trophy
they
given.
booed him.
Come on,
Tyler
And then
Lockett's
they
gone
booed
back to
him.
back years of not getting it.
bro won man of the year and got
Dak's a
booed.
better human than Tyler Lockett. What are we talking about?
Okay.
For sure.
What kind of conversation are we having right now? This is not why we're
Come
here.
on.
Better human. So who's better, Harriet Tubman or Dak Prescott?
Definitely Dak Prescott.
Yo, that's crazy.
I would take that.
Martin Luther King
No.
exists. He would have fixed it up.
Kidding.
Oh my God! Stop.
Underground Railroad. Who
Stop,
cares about
stop.
that?
They're kidding. They're kidding. They're kidding.
We're not racist. We're just kidding.
I mean,
Bavik is Indian. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm Indian.
Okay.
I'm a minority anyway.
Yeah, we're allowed to say these things.
Yeah.
Not you, Dalton.
I didn't say it. Y'all said
He tried to say we're allowed to say
Dalton's the white guy
you
out
were the
here.
ones who said Harriet Tubman, not
Okay,
me.
but how many times has Harriet Tubman thrown 4,000 yards in a season?
Exactly.
Oh, wait.
Hey, what, has Harriet Tubman thrown that many picks in a season?
why are we
How many
talking about
times?
Harriet Tubman?
Okay,
Yeah.
stop.
I mean, how many times has MLK won?
Stop. I was about to say that. Stop.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
All right, we should talk about NBA for a few minutes
Yeah.
before we.
How about the
finish this
Lakers,
off.
man? Well, first the 3-team
We don't
trade
care.
we all saw.
Yeah, so
Be a playing team.
I'm a big fan of the Timberwolves over here, and we got Bob a big fan of the Lakers. And had the blockbuster trade for Russell Westbrook, D'Angelo Russell, and Mike Conley, pretty much.
Yeah.
What is Blockbuster mean?
If you look at it, if you look at it,
Trade.
We had the Kyrie, Kevin Durant, and then we're talking about
Hey,
Nobody
Mike
cares about
Conley
Kevin
and
Durant.
Rudy
Russell
Gobert
Westbrook.
was a blockbuster trade. This one counts.
Yeah,
too.
there you go.
Okay.
That's fair.
Well, it's Blockbuster
Let
because
it
of
count.
the 17,000 eighth graders who will
on
be on the team.
paper, it looks like the Timberwolves didn't do good with the trade, but like Mike Conley and like Rudy Gobert have this connection that
They do.
they haven't been able to
They
find.
also
forgot
got rid of
about
Jaden McDaniels.
I honestly love Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Like, he's not obviously as good as
He
Shea,
didn't get enough
but-
playing time, but
Yeah.
he could.
They're related, aren't they?
Yes, yeah.
Shea clears.
I've always.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Nickeil's young.
Kyrie's better.
Wait. We had this debate
Kyrie's
last time.
better.
Who's better, Shea or
Obviously.
Trey Young?
Then Shea.
Shea is better than Kyrie.
No,
What are
he's
we
not.
doing?
We're not doing this
What?
argument.
No, no, no.
What are
Do
we
not
doing?
pull stats.
We're not talking.
No,
about
we are
that.
playing.
No,
We
you're
already
not.
argued.
You
So,
can do it
like,
silently.
For my own personal.
We're not pulling up the stats
I'll be
again.
silent. I'll be
Silently
silent.
in the corner. Okay,
Okay.
go.
So, like the Jazz, they're getting Russell Westbrook, which looks bad on paper, but
Probably be a
think they're buying
buyout
him out.
anyways.
they're buying him out. So then they're just getting Juan and Damian Jones, and then they're getting that 20.
It's 2027.
No, they're
2027.
getting a 24 first round pick from the Lakers.
Oh,
No, it's 2027.
7. Yeah, I think it
It says
is.
24. On
Oh,
It might be 24.
It
dude.
might-
but
it
we
might
couldn't
be
have
26.
traded that
Who
one. Yeah.
knows? I thought the Pelicans had that pick.
I don't know.
No.
But then the Lakers, they're getting depth and a true.
And we got Mo Bamba, which was a steal, by the way. A second and Pat
Better than
Bev.
Thomas Bryant.
Yes, he is.
No, Mo Bamba's not better than Thomas Bryant.
Defensively,
no.
for sure.
I'm taking Mo Bamba.
Defensively,
Maybe.
for
I would
sure.
rather have Mo
And Mo
Bamba.
Bamba is shooting 40% from three.
I would rather have Mo Bamba on that team.
Thomas Bryant's better.
Do you
though.
remember the 2K league?
Yeah.
Me and you, yeah. I
Don't
used
worry
Trey
about
Man. And
How many
used Bol
songs
Bol.
does Thomas Bryant have about them?
Don't worry about Mo Bamba. Mo Bamba is crazy.
Hey,
Yeah.
how many songs does
Okay,
Thomas
wait, no,
Bryant have?
Kyrie,
about him?
Kyrie
Oh
Irving
my
this
God.
season.
I got
Oh,
hoes.
No. We're doing this. We're doing this.
Kyrie
right now.
Irving is better than Shea.
Kyrie Irving this season. Okay, well,
I mean,
okay,
Shea
this
did
is
just
kinda
drop 44 on 80%.
kinda
shooting.
scout-
We didn't say this season. We said
No, overall right now, not all time, but like in general right now.
yes, all time. I'm taking
If I want to
All
win a
time,
championship,
obviously.
I'm taking Kyrie.
all time. Who's
No,
better?
listen. Okay,
Victor
20
Wembanyama or Kyrie?
Shut up. Okay, Kyrie's averaging
Wembanyama.
27
Wembanyama.
points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and defensively a block and 0.8 steals.
Kyrie's averaging
Oh,
a block.
that block gets me.
Yes.
Kyrie.
A whole
Well,
block.
Shea is averaging.
One whole block that gets me.
He is averaging. That is a. It's a
Just
decent
come on,
amount.
quick.
crazy.
Shea's
one
averaging
whole block.
31 points, 6 assists,
Kyrie
5
would do that if he was on
rebounds,
the
6
Thunder.
assists is weak for a point guard.
1 block and 2 steals.
Kyrie would do that on the Thunder.
He
one
averages
block.
more everything,
Yeah,
Nah.
we do have to.
and
put
his
it
field
in
goal
consideration.
Yeah.
and his field goal percentage is
Come
3%
on.
higher.
Kyrie had
also on the
Kevin
Thunder.
Durant and
Stat
Luka
pad
Doncic
much.
beside him. Right
Even
now.
whenever Kevin Durant got hurt, his numbers
Excuse
were
me,
the
Luka
same.
and them haven't even played a
No,
game
he was
together.
getting like 40.
Not a game.
Man, he was scoring 40
game.
every
Kevin
one
Durant.
game.
Shea just came off of scoring 44, 42.
Are you
and 30.
on
disrespecting Kevin
80%
Durant?
shooting too, but still.
Are you disrespecting Kevin Durant? Take off that shirt, man.
Kevin Durant's one of my favorite players
Take that
ever.
shirt
We're
off,
not,
man. Don't
I'm not
disrespect
disrespecting-
Durant.
I've lost respect for
I
Kevin
think
Durant.
You're a
the
Lakers
the
fan.
2 best teams in the West is the Suns and the Nuggets.
Yes.
Suns in the Nuggets.
Yeah.
Mavs are the third.
Yeah.
I don't
and
see
then-
anybody
And then the
And
Grizzlies.
then, no, then the Clippers, then the Warriors, then
What?
the Grizzlies.
Whoa.
Okay,
No,
I would have the Clippers. I would take the
Bro
Clippers.
is wild.
I wouldn't even take the
maybe.
Clippers.
I would,
Warriors-
in a playoff series, I'm taking the Clippers.
The Warriors.
Yeah, you're crazy,
they
but okay.
they can't do anything without.
Yeah, no, I'm not taking
As
the
soon
Warriors.
as
What do you
Curry
mean?
leaves the lineup, they go down.
I
Luke
would take-
Kennard is literally the greatest single-handed small forward. I don't even know what position.
It's just y'all don't have the 2 stars.
Yeah, we do.
Not that they have.
Jaron Jackson.
Oh my lord.
He's not a superstar. He's not Paul George or Kawhi Leonard.
I think.
Hey, who y'all taking? Jaron Jackson or Kawhi?
Oh my gosh!
Kawhi.
Don't even answer it. Don't.
I'm
Even,
not even gonna do this.
Yeah, don't answer that.
Shea clears jaw.
Taking Steven Adams.
Oh my gosh.
You know what? I don't hate that.
Okay, but like I think Ja's better than. Okay, I don't know.
Who? Ja's better than Kyrie. Is that what you were gonna
Maybe.
say? Oh my god.
I don't know why Shai's not better than Kyrie.
I see exactly.
He's a
what
better
you mean.
defender.
Wait.
He scores more. He's more
So
efficient.
Jar Shea,
I would take.
we're not starting this.
We can do this.
No.
We're probably gonna do
can't.
Shea.
Ja hasn't won anything, so
should
we
we?
can't just say that. Act like Ja
He actually
has.
won most improved
Yeah,
player,
he won
but
most
okay.
improved player league, though.
And who, who's first in the voting right now for most improved player?
Nope.
Kyrie
Shea
Irving.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
It's actually Kyrie Irving because he's
Is
better.
it like
Oh what? Kyrie doesn't have.
Laurie
that much.
Markkanen second.
Laurie Markkinen should
Laurie
win.
Markkanen's an all-star
Shea-
starter.
he has-
Kyrie, I mean
Shut up.
Shea
We're not doing
isn't.
that.
Yeah.
And Ja is also an
Just
all-star
say it.
starter.
Shea was good last year. Laurie wasn't. So for Laurie to be
No, no,
all-star
I-
starter,
I-
Yeah,
I think Laurie should
I
be
think
more.
Laurie.
Okay, all-star starter doesn't mean they don't put that on accolades.
yeah.
Real question.
Andrew Wiggins
Is
Sorry.
it Shea or
Andrew
Shy?
Wiggins was an all-star starter.
sorry, big dog, it doesn't mean anything.
Real
Andrew
question.
Wiggins is like a good role player.
Is it Shea or Shy?
Oh my god.
We're gonna have to wrap this
Is it
up.
Laurie or
All right.
Lori?
See ya.
See ya.